the NMA, let's go to the UAAP. Mission accomplished for the De La Salle Green Archers. The boys from Taft are once again champions of the UAAP men's basketball tournament after 7 long years. Let's revisit La Salle's journey to glory in season 86. Joining us live to go all out on this story, our very good friend, La Salle head coach Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, and Mark Nonoy, the champs of UAAP season 86. Kailangan palakpakan natin. Ay, lumalayan. Yan. Woo! Ay, La Salle. Yes, matawa. First of all, congratulations. Matagal na kitang, I'm so happy for you.
Long time coming.
Long time coming. Losing in San Sebastian, LPU, La Salle. Kalimutan na natin lahat yon. Champion. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, CJ and Mark. Welcome, welcome. Okay, first of all, bati muna tayo. Coach, why don't you greet everybody watching us live right now on CNN Philippines?
Yes, good evening everyone. Thank you for having us here. We're excited to be here.
Yes, and the champs. Kayo, may gusto kayo? Sige, greet nyo.
We're just really blessed to be here. So yeah, thank you.
Mark?
Maraming salamat sa lahat nagsuporta sa amin kahit sa lahat ng sa season namin. Sobrang thankful po kami na nandito po kami ngayon.
Wala kang gusto sabihin, CJ?
Nandito po kami.
Coach, championship. As a coach. First championship, no? As a coach. Hindi alam ko naglolokohan tayo. Pero, how are you enjoying it? Champ?
Well, it's a surreal feeling. Just so happy to be here. You know, having this moments with the players and even everybody that supports the LSU since we started our journey. So, again, I'm just so glad to be here, especially now that I was given a chance to guest on your show, which I waited for a long time.
Wow! Wow, kahit naka-automated yung pagsagot sa phone call. Hindi, tinawagan pa ako ni Coach Topex yesterday because I was trying to call him, but of course, busy after the celebration, di ba? Coach, I've known you for a long time as a player, as a coach in San Sebastian, and then say LPU losing twice. And then, I've been following your vlogs, di ba, yung channel mo sa YouTube, and you documented that journey. From the tune-up games, yung lahat, yung proseso, tatanungin ko din sila mamaya. Ano yung of course, yung championship. Pero ano yung, kumbaga, yung di alam ng tao na pinakamahirap dun sa journey na yun?
Again, representing the LSU has a lot of challenges. You know, there's a lot of expectations. You know, it's really challenging, but it's also fulfilling. Kasi knowing that you're gonna be in that journey with these guys, you know, knowing that it's not gonna be easy, you try to embrace hard. You know, forget about easy because winning a championship requires it to be hard and even harder. So the whole process now leading into this championship and eventually winning a championship, just looking back, maybe Andre, dun sa experience na yon, you know, trying to pick up everything that happened, that transpires. Sabi nila, the stars aligned for us. So,
Galing.
Ang sarap lang balikan, especially when you ask me these questions. I don't get to think about it, not until you ask me these questions, but it's really nice. You know, it's really nice.
Punta natin yung kabilang dulo, ha? Mamaya, I'll go to F and to CJ and talk about Game 2. But Mark, isa ka din sa mga, kumbaga yung redemption. Di ba yung ito sa wakas? Di ba, you had your chance, UST, before, and then ito, balikan natin yung finals. Una sa lahat, I'm sure may mga bagay na ayoko na matalo this time around. So ano yung mga ginawa mo, sinabi mo sa kanila, na at talagang to make sure na this time it will end differently, and it did. You ended up as a champion for La Salle.
First siguro kasi naramdaman ko na paano matalo sa finals.
Mismo.
So kumbaga kami din nagtutulungan na kaya natin to, push lang natin yung isa't isa. Walang iwanan kasi nandito na tayo, sabay tayo pumasok na dito. So kumbaga sobrang thankful din ako kay God kasi binigyan kami ng healthy season. As in, wala talaga masyadong injury sa amin, minor injury lang. So, sobrang blessed talaga. Tapos, yun nga, nakuha pa namin yung championship na alam namin, pinaghirapan namin yun. And alam din ni God, nakita niya din yung paano yung trabaho namin, trabaho ni Coach para sa amin, para umabot kami sa championship.
Mas masarap ba kaysa sa in-expect mo?
Sobrang sarap sa feeling kasi mag-exit ako sa Lasal na
Exactly.
sobrang proud ako. Sobrang proud ako sa sarili ko na nabot ko din yung isang pangarap ko.
Puntahan natin itong dalawa. Big game, game 2. Big game. Francis Escandor led the way with 14 points. Tinitingnan ko yung mga numbers dito. At the half, you were up 44-38. Francis already had 12 at the half. And then Joshua David also was huge. In the end game, he had 12. CJ Austria had 11, 5 rebounds. And plus 19 sa plus minus si Joshua and si Francis. Going back to that, F and CJ, kasi you're only averaging 4 points in the elimination round, and in game 1, you two only scored a combined points of 7. Tama ba? Kayong dalawa. What changed? What did Coach Topex tell you guys to ignite that fire? Especially in a big game like that, F.
I think si Coach Topex, basically he just told us na parang this is kumbaga might be your last collegiate game of your life. So me and the whole team, we back against the wall. We just really wanted to bounce back from the game 1 loss. Sabi namin na we're not gonna go down lightly. Sabi namin na we're gonna put up a fight no matter what, and kung ano man mangyari, we're gonna live with the results, and it was really, really a good thing. We were really blessed. Now we got that game too, and eventually we got the championship.
CJ.
For me, kung kilala niyo si Coach Topex, grabe siya magbigay ng kumpiyansa sa mga
Kilalang kilala. Hindi, grabe. He's a player's coach, di ba? He knows kung paano ka i-tweak. Tama ba?
Kahit yung mga bench namin, lagi niya sinasabihan na stay ready lang kasi baka mamaya pwede kang bunutin ni Coach Topex. And yun naman mga teammates ko is always ready naman kasi parang every training ginagawa naman namin yung tama. Then yun. And then nakuha namin yung championship.
Nung game 3, lamang pa actually ang UP 53, tama ba? 53-41, di ba? By 12. May time ba yun na inisip nyong wala na to sa atin, Mamaya, sige. Time out muna tayo. Sasagot na si F. Ayun. Sabi sa akin, commercial break muna tayo. Natawa si Mark. Don't go anywhere. Still with us today. UAAP Season 86 champs, as you can see, the De La Salle Green Archers. Pakita natin direct. Head coach, Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, and Mark Nonoy. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. And our guest today, as you can see, champions of UAAP Season 86, head coach Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, Mark Nonoy, and CJ Austria. I'll lead with that question kasi kanina sasagutin na ni F. Sorry, F. Was there a time, I was looking at the wrong stat actually, game 1 pala yun, yung 53-41. But UP was also up at the half in game number 3. I'm looking at the score, 43-39. So was there a point wherein at the half, you had that urgency and baka, UP can take this game 3?
To be honest, yes. Syempre, normal sa amin players, we always look at the scoreboard. Parang sinasabi namin na, oh no, parang lamang na yung UP. They're up a big margin.
At grabe sigaw ng UP
Yes,
crowd.
grabe rin sigawan. Parang the momentum was on their side.
Yes.
And then we were kind of just looking at each other like, hindi pa tapos. So after that, lumamang pa sila. We just kind of stuck with the game. Sabi namin, no, let's just keep playing. Let's take it one possession at a time. And eventually we caught up, and then doon na kami, we got our momentum, and then it started rolling from there.
CJ, ganun din?
For me, hindi ako natatakot na baka makuha sa amin yung championship na yun.
Kumpiyansa pa rin, no?
Kumpiyansa ako sa mga teammates ko kasi hanggat wala pang final buzzer, di pa tapos yung laban. So yun, sabi namin na last push, then tiwala naman ako sa mga seniors namin. Like, bago pa lang yung game, niyakap ko na sila and sinabihan na ayoko lumabas dito ng naiyak. So, yun yung sila.
Naiyak naman kayo, pero in a good way. Diba? Hindi sa naiyak na natalo, naiyak na good way. Puntahan ko, CJ, si Mark. Dahil, sanay umiyak, di ba, yung natalo, ganyan. After game 1, Mark, tinanong ko sa kanila yung halftime ng game 3. Pero game 1, the score was 97-67. And people already counting you out, saying, naku, sweep to, UP. Tinambakan kayong 30 points, game 1. Natakot ka ba? Dahil, kumbaga nakaranas na kayo ng heartbreak di ba? Ikaw seriously. Na baka mangyari ulit yun, mas-sweep ka sa finals in a losing way?
Siguro nag-doubt lang ako sa self ko na paano kaya namin trabahuin to, paano kami makakabawi sa game 2. Ako nag-iisip ako mag-isa lang na paano kami mag-adjust, kaya pa ba namin to. Pero nung kinabukasan, kasi nag-ensayo kami kaagad, alos lahat ng teammates ko sobrang galit, sobrang nag-aaway-aaway kami sa training. Pero doon pumasok sa isip ko na kaya pa pala namin. Kasi kita ko sa mga teammates ko na ayaw nila magpatalo. Doon siguro nagsimula na nagtiwala kami sa isa't isa. Nagtiwala kami kay coach. Si coach, tumatawa lang yan. Nag-aaway kami sa court, tumatawa lang. Kasi nakikita niya sa amin na gusto talaga namin manalo. Yun lang para sa akin.
Ba't ka tumatawa nun? Maganda yun in a way. Kasi na-sweep ka na before, naranasan mo na yun. And seeing your boys, kasi you can respond either way.
Yeah.
Pwede mawalan na ng loob yung players mo, be down, di ba? Tinalo kayo 30 points game 1. Ikaw, coach, tingin mo nung time na yun.
Well, what I like about that practice, kasi we rested the day after the game. So we watched film. They nag-usap-usap sila, pinalabas kaming coaches. So
Players only.
sila players only. So they had a talk, and then come practice. Iba yung intensity. To the point nga na sabi ng mga coaches ko, coach, awatin mo na, baka magsuntukan na yung mga yan.
Very good, tumatawa ka pa.
Yeah, I turned my back.
Ganun ka, grabe yung ano?
Yeah,
Wow.
sobrang siya. And then sabi ko nga, ay gusto manalo. Yun yung natatak sa isip ko because yung iba yung away nila sa away na nagsisisiyan. Hindi siya ganun eh.
Okay.
I've been with teams
Of course,
for
as
the
a
longest
player,
time. Yeah.
coach,
And
yeah.
I know that these guys care for each other. Parang ayaw talaga nilang matapos. Kasi nakita ko sa kanila that after that, sila, yung Phillips brothers, si CJ, nag-aano sila. Pero akala ko yung sigawan na yun is away. Yung pala, nagtuturo sila sa isa't isa and then nung na-explain ni Ben sa kanya, okay, ganun pala yun. But yung intensity talaga ng practice was really, I've never seen these guys really be at that kind of level mentally. Kasi physically, bugbog na eh. I mean,
Ay, wala.
given na yun.
Given
Yeah,
na yun,
we got really...
Yung psychologically,
but
mentally.
they still have that push.
Yeah.
Nasabi ko, meron pa.
Fire.
Yeah, meron pa pala.
At maganda yung ginawa mo, di ba? Hindi mo nga inawat, hinayaan mo sila to settle. And yun nga, napaganda pa. Pero natatawa ako. Kasama mo, Phillips Brothers, kalaban si CJ. Medyo malalaki yun ah. Tatlo yun. Di ba? Mike, Ben, Isaiah, isa boxer pa, tapos si CJ. Di ba? Kumbaga, all part of the players yung locker room. Okay, game 3. Mark, ito na yung second chance na manalo ng championship. Nung game 3, punta tayo doon. Kasi isa ka sa mga veterano dito, isa sa mga leader. Ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo na nakataya na lahat, especially in that pivotal fourth quarter? Nag-step up defensing towards the end, pero there was a point na, di ba, back and forth eh. UP had their chances. Anong tumatakbo sa isip mo nun?
Nung time na gano'n, nasa bench kasi ako. Nasa bench pa ako nun. Naisip ko talaga na binigay, parang alam mo, kahit anong tira ng UP, hindi talaga pumapasok or mga open pass nila, hindi talaga nasasalo. Siguro, parang din sa amin siguro yun. And then nung last 50 lang seconds nun, coach, nung pinasok mo ako, parang naramdaman ko sa self ko na ganito pala yung feeling na maging champion. Kasi nandun din ako sa court nun, nung natalo kami sa game 2 ng finals namin. Naramdaman ko yung sakit. At saka ngayon, iba na yung naramdaman ko, yung feeling na champion ako ngayon.
Pag-usapan natin yung kakampi nyo na dapat nandito, pero actually si KQ, Kevin Kiambao, very good person, napakabait, but he leads by example. Gusto ko tanungin, sige F, ikaw. How was KQ like, especially, kasi doon natitest yung great players eh. That's when you separate the good players from the great players. And he's an MVP. How was KQ like? How will you describe KQ in moments kung saan where it mattered most? Kahit medyo nagsastruggle at times offensively, pero yung as a leader, as an MVP.
I would say na doon ko talaga nakita yung character ni Kevin. Because during those times of yun nga, hardship and adversity, I think he would really, really step up his game. Parang he's not the type na who would shy away from hardship, who would shy away from adversity, yung mga problems. yun nga, we were down, especially in the first game. Parang nakita ko talaga how KQ responded. Parang sobrang focus niya sa training. He really wanted to bounce back from that subpar performance sa game 1. And eventually, he brought us, we were riding his back all throughout the final series. Yeah.
Isa pa, CJ, mabilis na sagot. Evan Nelly. I was messaging with him. Good luck pala sa exams mo, Evan. Pero what can you say about Evan? As you know, he's also been through a lot. NCAA, San Beda, and here as a leader, and finally a champion.
For me, kay Evan, sobrang hands up ako sa kanya as a leader. Grabe siya mag-dictate ng laro. Like, kayang-kaya niyang i-control kapag hawak namin yung leads na parang grabe. Doon mo makikita kung paano siya as a leader kasi napapasunod niya yung mga teammates niya.
Timeout tayo ulit. Tumatawag sino, Coach? Sige, pakita mo direct. Pakita mo si...
Hindi nawala eh.
Nawala? May tumatawag kay Coach Topex. Sino yung tumatawag? Tapos break tayo. Si Kevin Kiambao tumatawag. Live kami, KQ. Okay lang, tawagan mo. We'll take another quick break with our conversation with UAAP Men's Basketball Champs in Season 86. De La Salle Green Archers. Coach Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, and Mark Nonoy will return. Stay tuned only here. The Sports Desk on CNN Philippines. And as we go on a break, take a look at the results from around the NBA. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Our guest today, again, De La Salle Green Archers, head coach Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, and Mark Nonoy. Okay. Eto, Coach, kanina tumatawag si KQ. Hindi. Ba't kanina tatawag? Hindi. Pero kanina dinescribe ni F. How is it? They saw the leader in KQ. Is there anything else na masasabi about KQ? How would you describe KQ after everything? Every time mag-guest ka dito kasama si KQ. But what can you say about Kevin after everything now?
Again, he's special. Everybody knows about it. And one thing I observed sa kanya, when napakatahimik na tao ni KQ. As in, rarely do you see him talk to anybody. When we were in Japan, kasi I always observe them eh. He always sits at that same spot. Wala siyang kausap. Sabi ko, wala ba tong kaibigan? Parang, but siya kasi like he always just sit quietly pag ano siya. And then, bihira lang siyang makipag-interact sa mga to. But that's where I see that, I mean, he has his own space that you have to respect. But come his work ethic, sobrang... Kasi magkatabi kami ng kwarto eh. So, roommates kami. So, every time na lang, aalis yung mga 5:30, 6 o'clock, pupunta na yun sa kay Coach Migs. He always trains there. Tapos, that's where I saw the transformation. Nasabi ko, seryoso tong batang to. Talagang, nung sinabi niya sa akin, Coach, magcha-champion tayo. So, he didn't only say the words, but he also did the action. Kaya sobrang grateful talaga to.
At grabe yung closeness mo yung relationship sa yung respect nandun eh. Yung respeto niya sa'yo, yung respeto mo sa kanya. Magsistay ba siya sa Lasal? Hindi. Kasi yun talaga. I mean, alam ko ang dami sinasabi. Pupunta ng Japan, his mom is there in Japan. Diba? And his mom is here. Tama ba? So kaya hindi din nakapunta si Kevin. Si Kevin Kiambao. And he just called. I mean, it has nothing to do. No. Coach, anong tingin mo?
I'm wearing two hats when it comes to KQ. As a coach, syempre, who wouldn't want to have KQ as a returning player for us?
Yeah.
You know, being champs and hoping for another opportunity to play in the finals. But kasi as a father naman, we have to admit that's a greener pasture for him, being with his family, his mom and his siblings there.
Yes.
So, you cannot, wala akong sa position para pigilan siya because why he delivered his promise. He said, Coach, I'll win a championship. So,
and he did.
Yeah, he did. He did with flying colors. Yeah. So, doon na lang lalabas siguro yung sa decision niya is, ano ba yung mas importante sa kanya at this very moment? The opportunity to go overseas or somewhere else or to stay, with DLSU together with his brothers na, to play together, to really pass on.
And run it back and do it again.
Yeah, so that's so important. Kaya nga yung ticket niya, sabi niya one way lang daw eh. So sabi ko, kami na bahala sa pabalik. So we don't know, but we're excited wherever he goes. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. F, are you coming back? Do you have, wala na?
As of now, wala pa po. I actually have one more year of eligibility.
You can still play.
Yeah, but there's kind of like a mix-up with the rules, but then I treated my last year as my last year, so
Yeah.
yeah.
CJ, meron pa, no?
2 years.
Babalik ka pa.
Opo. Siyempre po.
Pwede ba wag na?
Nakakatuwa lang.
Mahal ko yan.
Si Mark, kahit gusto mong bumalik, wala na talaga. Wala na. Mark, anong next para sa'yo?
Siguro, first, gusto ko lang muna makasama family ko kasi nasa province din sila. So baka next year pa ako magde-decision kung anong next steps ko.
May offer? Japan, Korea,
Wala naman po.
papadraft? Wala pa.
Baka magpa-draft lang.
Sa PBA?
Apo.
Okay, at least ano. At guess ka ulit dito. Wala tayong oras, but up next, the last light, Rico Hizon, is up next, the final word. What else do you want to say? Go ahead to the Salle community. Go ahead, and then quick wrap up. Go.
Yeah, thank you very much for the continued support. We're so grateful to have you, and I'm sure we made you proud, and hopefully we'll continue on building this team to be the team that you always decided to be. Thank you very much, my good friend, and thank you for having me here.
Who's your
having
good
us
friend?
here.
Who's your good friend? Say it.
Siyempre ikaw.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
F, thank you.
Thank you so
Congratulations. Thank you, CJ. The best of luck, Mark. Congratulations and the best of luck. Interviewing kita ulit pagpapadraft na. Again, UAAP Season 86 champions, head coach Topex Robinson, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, and Mark Nonoy of the De La Salle Green Archers. You can hear it. We reached today's finish line. Join us again tomorrow at 30 p.m. live for today's top sports stories. We'll be having Coach Tito Victoler and the Magnolia Hot Shots tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'm Andre Felix. Thank you for watching Sports Desk. Again, Coach Topex, Francis Escandor, CJ Austria, Mark Nonoy, and Rico Hizon, De La Salle Green Archers. Final word is up next. Stay tuned.